As many people know, the Star Wars prequels, when they came out, received similar reception as the Star Wars sequels when they came out. Many older Star Wars fans who had experience with the previous trilogy weren't the biggest fans of the new trilogy. When the prequels came out, many original trilogy fans didn't like them, and the younger generation, who it was their first experience with Star Wars, really enjoyed the prequels. And then when the sequels came out, many older fans, now both with the prequels and the originals as their first experience of Star Wars, had a similar reception to the sequels. They weren't the biggest fans, but many people who the sequels were their original experience with Star Wars quite enjoyed the films. That leads many people to ask, will the Star Wars sequels in 10 to 15 years receive a similar treatment to how the Star Wars prequels have received recently? That being, that younger generation of fan grows up and really begins to vocalize how much they like that trilogy of films. I believe this will be the case. Many people don't like to admit it, Star Wars is made for kids, but just because it's made for kids does not mean it is accessible to people who are not kids. Star Wars is accessible to everyone, yet it's specifically made for kids. George Lucas has said this. Star Wars is a film for 12-year-olds. That's his direct quote. Obviously, people who are not kids can still enjoy it. I turned 23 in November. I was born in 1999, the same year The Phantom Menace came out. Yet I'm still a pretty big Star Wars fan. Have been since I was 6. In 2005, I first got introduced to Star Wars the same year Revenge of the Sith came out. It makes people at this uncomfortable where it's like, yes, it's a film for kids. They don't like to admit that because they're like, I don't know if it's mentally something where it's like, oh, I'm not a fan of a kid show. This is for grown-ups. But yeah, that's just a tangent. I believe the Star Wars sequels in 10-15 years will be as widely liked as the prequels are today. Anyways, if you liked the video, leave a like down below, comment and tell me what you think, and have a great day.